gotta the truth. You see the reach, they selling dreams. Will bring receipts. I ain't injured, but I don't compete. They flip flop. You see the feed this charity. I feed the streets. I'm gon' we can be friends after. Let's keep it a thou wow. I'm the grandmaster. I ain't never say no.
With 2 Hall of Fame. Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And it's the Sixers to start out. Now, here is James. Driving in. Ooh, get ready for some speed tonight, Doris. Both of these teams like to get out and run.
Both of these teams are believers, B.A., in the idea that the best shots often come within the first 10 seconds of the shot clock. It's going to be exciting. The one thing you anticipate, maybe a lot of substituting early to keep everyone's legs fresh. What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, B.A. And let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
LeBron James always surveying the floor. Few players in the history of the game have the court vision that LeBron has.
Pass to Edwards. Got a piece of it. Clock at 6. It's tipped. And they get it back. Here's Harden. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Harden. Once again, making his way to the foul line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Embiid. Fades away. And James Harden pulls it down.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here we go, the Sixers on the break. And slam dunk by James.
When LeBron gets the ball, guys, and there aren't numbers back in transition, it almost always results in an easy hoop.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Spins. Shot on the wing. Second chance shot. They get the rebound.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Edwards. They shoot again. And it's blocked by Embiid. It's tipped. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Tries the spin move. Look at off the crossover.
How about the incredible handle from James Harden? That ball is on the string, so crafty, the defense has no chance.
Snatched up. Embiid inside. Shot clock at 6. Out to James. Three-pointer. That shot, no. Good.
And just executing your offense earlier in the clock helps you avoid shots like that.
On the break.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. And then Embiid with the dunk.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good position.
Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Harden. Here's Kessler. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
Three-pointer sharp. Pure from three-point range. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Kessler. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Joel Embiid with the board.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
And again, the Sixers running the floor.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Here's Harden. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
This speaks to the strength that James Harden possesses. He is so good at finishing through contact.
And Embiid throws it down.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Inside, Embiid. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. 4 seconds left. Oh, great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line to try to tack on one more.
Third team foul.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Sixers ahead, leading by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on
14.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Bradley. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And nice work by Clarkson, picking up the wide open guy. He scans the floor and sees the opportunity.
Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Yeah, absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
Pass to Hendricks. George outside. Back to Alexander Walker. And it's good for 2.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court, offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Yep, that one goes. George has got his first points of the game.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Pass to Murray. There's the 3. Alexander Walker grabs a board. Utah trailing here. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And some changes here for the 76ers. And we've heard some, like Greg Popovich, say that three-pointers are becoming too prevalent. Doris, you think they overwhelm other parts of the game?
You know what? There is obviously a heavy emphasis on 2 things: three-point shooting and restricted area attempts. I think the feeling is the mid-range has been eliminated, but here's what I know, B.A. To win a playoff series, that mid-range game comes back into play. And again, I go back to the point that I have been consistent about. To me, the game is still in a great place.
They swipe it. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
You know, just so smart. Kevin Love, tricky, crafty, you name it, he's got it in his game.
And Utah calls time here. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
James with the block.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
And their transition offense triggering this run.
And Harden's got the ball here for the Jazz. Trailing by 8. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Releases. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's Edwards on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
And here are the 76ers. 9 points in a row. A good run going.
You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Here's Harden. The kick out to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's good for 2. Edwards has got 6.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Embiid inside. And it's blocked. And it's Harden penetrating. Misses from short range.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Give him 8 points now.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
And he knocks down the first one.
James Harden taking 2 shots.
Harden hits them both. Here's James. 13 points in the game. Nice D from Allen. Here's Bagley. Love grabs the miss.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Sharp. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Sixers ahead, up by 9. And we'll return shortly. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Hendricks. On the wing, Clarkson. George outside. 6 to shoot. Spins. Second chance effort. Bradley. That's good. Bradley's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
At the line for Philadelphia.
So hits one and misses one at the line. And the Jazz call time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Hendricks. And it's blocked by Embiid.
And you have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. Blocked again!
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Outside for Love. Pass to Embiid. The fadeaway. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
And it's blocked by Embiid. And he gets it back. George's shot is off.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Pass to James. Outside for Love. Back to James. Go over Clarkson. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
You know, the one thing about Kevin Love, he truly loves this game. No pun intended.
Well, B.A., you know he loves the game because he's willing to change as his career has gotten deeper and deeper. This was a dominant scorer-rebounder during his days in Minnesota when he first got drafted. He's changed teams a couple of times, but the fact of the matter is he's so skilled, he can adapt to any situation.
Here's George. And they pick up 2.
Really off on his shooting, just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
Out left to the wing. James outside. Here's LeBron. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
That's his first.
James, no good on the free throw. Utah with the ball. It's a 14-point game.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
For NBA players, off-the-court physical training has become paramount. And Celtics big man Al Horford told me the day-to-day grind has changed. Before it was just basketball. Now these other routines are being incorporated, and it's really changing the game. And Brian, it's not just the veterans. Even the young players are seeing the benefits as well.
They really are. You got to do it. Thanks, Allie. Here's Johnson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Minute 32 left in the third quarter. George left side. Here's Hendricks. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Outside Johnson. On the take. Here's Koloko. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And he gets it back. Shot clock at 5. Tries yet again. The shot off that time. Clarkson with the defensive effort. Down low. Hendricks. And he dunks it down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
There's a screen. Clarkson for 3. And no good. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside, Kessler.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Pass to Murray. Here's Johnson. It's deflected.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
8 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Johnson. Basket counts. Johnson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers liking their chance.
42.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And James has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Yep, count it.
Almost seems unfair, gentlemen, to have a guy as strong as LeBron be able to handle the ball the way he does.
Back to Edwards. Pass to Harden. And stolen by Melton. James can't get it to go. Harden surveying the D. Count it.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater. Woo-hoo-hoo, good night.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. Good D by Kessler. Harden drives in. And it's blocked by Embiid. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. The Sixers with another miss. Here's Edwards. James with the block. Here's Sharp. The shot's good on the assist by James. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
They've also been...
Oh, wow! Incredible!
Wow, the passing skills on full display. LeBron James once again orchestrating like a maestro.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. James has got 11 points here in the second half. Pass to Edwards. Back to Harden. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. James goes in. It's Sharp on the wing. Another three for Philadelphia.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Down low. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And that's going to be a travel. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Greg.
So true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances. So it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
Right side, Edwards. And that one drops.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Pass to Melton. Back to James. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Shots blocked.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LeBron James.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And James puts up a deep 3. Kessler with a rebound. And so it's Utah with it. Allen outside. Pass to Kessler. It's Edwards on the wing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Love. James with the ball. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
James Harden.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
They doubted me. I'ma be the biggest thing they ever seen. See my name in flashing lights and cover magazines. Do it for the real ones and I do this for my team. Ooh, they want me to fall off so bad, so bad. I don't know what you had. Born winner, Saint Laurent Center. ED fallout, so this gon' be a cold winter. I check my call log, not answering, no. I get my bars off and then I penthouse at the top, 40 floors, check out the view. All glass at night, look like we on the moon. Whoa, they doubted me. I'ma be the biggest thing they ever seen. See my name in flashing lights and cover magazines. Do it for the real ones and I do this for my team. Ooh, they want me to fall off so bad, so bad. I don't know what you had. Life's full of temptation, oh my. Scoop her up just like a line drive. Know my body. I go crazy, I go loco about that day's love. So promoters, please don't try.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. And, of course, Dennis Smith. Here's Edwards. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, BA, when big... matchup, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Harden. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Giddey.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, BA. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
Harden fires away from outside. A quick shot there. It's off target. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
There's Murphy attacking the rim. He's a 3-level scorer.
Harden surveying the D. And another miss by Utah.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Jazz. And then Harden with the jam.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out. Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's Harden. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Harden's got 6.
What a make. The beard, never afraid of contact.
Pass to Dort. Now Ivy. Now here's Holmgren. He's covered by Kessler. Back to Holmgren. Dort with it. Shot clock at 6. Tipped. Here's Edwards. And the layup falls. Edwards has got his second basket on the night.
Oh, great power driving to the bucket. Edwards gets it to fall. A fearless finisher.
Ivy's shot is off. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Shot is good by Edwards.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Giddey. Now Holmgren. He's covered by Kessler. And here's Giddey. Down low. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, short trip up for Holmgren, but there's plenty of power behind his jam.
Outside Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Lou Dort picks one up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Well, Smitty, we're used to seeing NBA father-son combos, but how about the Ivies?
Yes, B.A. Jaden is the son of a former WNBA star, Neil Ivy, a big-time Division I head coach. She schooled Jaden in the driveway. So much fun seeing the mother-son pro connection. Jaden Ivey's versatility is really impressive. He's someone that scores, rebounds, passes, and defends very well.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
The Nuggets trail. Pass to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. Now Giddey. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Driving in. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam. Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. Stolen by Ivy.
James Harden. That's his first personal foul.
And that one misses. With the good teams the Jazz have had recently, you'd think their drought will end soon, right, Smitty?
BA, 31 playoff appearances without a championship. Woo! Second most in league history. It feels like it has to end soon.
Here's Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Good D by Kessler.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
That's good from Harden. Utah leading. Outside Edwards. From deep. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Edwards got 13.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now. And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Fires the three. Rebound, Utah. 4 seconds left. Giddy with a defensive effort.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Jazz out in front. They're up by 11. And just a minute with the start of the second. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Bogdanovich may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Boy, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And when you talk about players that have struggled to remain healthy, Larry Nance Jr. comes to mind.
You know, I know Granny wants to get out of that conversation. He knows and we know how valuable a contributor he is when he's at full strength.
And some analysts have lamented the quote-unquote protected guys. Every bump, they go to the free throw line. Does that bother you, Smitty?
Yeah, it would have bothered me more if I had to guard them. The league has made it clear they want the rules evenly applied. Star treatment should not extend to the officiating.
The shot by Reeves, no good. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And here's Porter outside. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Nice shot by George.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. So it's Utah now. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And here they come. Here's George. Here's Bradley. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Here's Hendricks with the drive. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Sharing the wealth, Jordan Clarkson with a nice pass.
Here's Alexander Walker. And the 3 off target.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And again, Denver no good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Nance pulls down the board.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Roy. And he drives in. And he jams it home with authority.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Pass to George. Cuts off the pass. In transition. Here's Roy. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Spins. No good off the spin. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. George with it. Now guarded by Bryant.
That's his first personal foul.
That's good from George. Well, Jordan Clarkson has had many different roles in his career, Smitty, all with the same outcome.
BA, it doesn't matter what jersey Clarkson has on or what role he has. The dude is going to score. Simple as that.
Here's Edwards. Driving inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Count it. Harden's got 9.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. Tries again. Back to Allen. Pass to Kessler. Poke loose. Clock at 6. And Edwards, here we go. Great D that time from Holmgren. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Back to Ivy. And it's blocked by Harden. To the inside. Kessler. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The D keyed in too much on Harden there, leaving his man wide open.
And so it's the Utah Jazz, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, B.A. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
And he's good on the second. Utah with the ball. Here's Harden. Rejected by Holmgren.
Yeah, just an excellent shot blocker. Holmgren is so good at using his length and timing to erase shot attempts.
Back to Giddey. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Here's Harden. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 11 points.
I mean, with the ball in his hands, Harden's as creative as anyone.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Edwards. That one's wide left.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Nice feed from Jaden. You can see him making strides as a playmaker.
Here's Harden. Double clutches. And the layup is good. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with.
Ooh. Holmgren's got room. Off target from the baseline. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Kessler. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Commissioner Adam Silver has done a 180. Once in favor of raising the NBA age limit to 20, he now supports lowering it back to 18. He said it's the right thing to do, adding that the opportunity to work with players at a younger age on not just skills, but mental health, diet, character, and values could be in everyone's best interest. BA?
Well, it didn't happen yet, Allie. We'll see.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Ivy. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, Jaden Ivey. It's fun to watch him dunk.
And George with the jam.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Nice work from Clarkson on the defensive end, showing some energy trying to alter the shot.
On the wing, Clarkson. No good there. Good work defensively by Dort. And here's Denver. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Inside. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Ivy from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Ivy's gotten a second bucket on the night.
Dialed in from deep. Jaden wants to keep improving this part of his game.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Yeah, absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
The Nuggets really having a tough go here. Down low. Banked it in off the glass. He has 6.
Keeping the feet moving and found an opening. Murphy doing work in close.
Pulls up on the wing. George, no good.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Ivy's shot is off. Here's Alexander Walker. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. And that one's good. Clarkson.
A guy with power and finesse. Clarkson feathering one through.
Pass to Dort. To the inside. Here's Giddey. Lays it up and banks it in. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
George outside. Can't get it to fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Jazz out in front, up 19. We've got more NBA basketball. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here's Harden. Takes it inside. Got a hand on it. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Here's Harden. Rebound by the Nuggets. Nance outside. Back to Porter. Pass to Reeves. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Reeves has got his first 3 points of the game.
Here in the second half, their offense has been strong. Great ball movement, really working well for clean looks.
Edwards. Here's Kessler. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
There's two things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
And the Jazz pushing it up now.
Denver foul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Edwards looking for an opening. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
To the middle. Here's Kessler. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Harden. Yeah, that one's good.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Pass to Holmgren. Now Giddey. Into the lane. Deflected. And they're able to recover. Utah with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Back to Ivy. Takes the three. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
A master of attracting contact. Harden just takes pride in fooling defenders and getting those calls.
Harden hits them both. Well, Smitty, at 6'8" with your ball handling ability, you were known for your versatility in your playing days.
I was, B.A. I was drafted as a point guard, but I'd probably be a power forward in today's NBA. It's positionless basketball nowadays for the NBA. Everybody's skilled to handle and shoot the three.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Ivy. Oh, and Bradley with a block. On the wing, Harden. Going inside. That shot is off. Miss number 6 of the day out of 12 attempts. Holmgren with it. Three-pointer. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Now a timeout called by Utah. They're up by 17. A minute 31 left in the final quarter. It's been all Jazz. Up top, George. Over Giddey. The Jazz again can't hit.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
He buries it from 3. Giddey's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Jazz.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for James Harden.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
The 3 is up. Clarkson grabs a miss.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Here's Alexander Walker. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks.
I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they try to throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, hold up, you thought that you were had them looking for the witness, but you really wasn't giving anything. Sip no Gabbana, and I eat up all the drama like piranha. I devour everything. I devour everything. I devour everything. On the scene, put the bread on the top and your head in between. Back, call me, quit acting on phony. Say I'm my government name like you know me. My girl, listen.
put me on top. City on lock, they like when he gon' drop. He done shit the game up when he gon' pop. Yeah, they know the name, but is he gon' stop? Back to back runner the whole summer. On the road, I'ma take the whole globe from him. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way.
took my oath, the code of honor. I'm a soldier, dog. They hate to see me ball and I can't hold them off. You should've took your chance, but that moment gone. Can't give a problem, no problems, cause my shoulder's strong. I was just speaking my piece, I was just breaking the mold. I am not taking defeat, cause I'd have been in it before. I gave my enemy buckets, I know the victory's sweet. Ain't no way I'm a rush, ain't going to 7, I'm sweet. On my bully, I'm on 10. On that court, I ain't got friends. Who is you, dog? I don't know. I don't break, I just bend. I be sliding in a groove. I don't teeter on no fence. I go stupid, I go dumb. Like, I ain't got no sense. I feel like dollars. I'm about my promise. Trust me, you don't want no problems, man. Feel like dollars.
Thanks for coming in. Hi, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Hi. Let me know if I can help you. Bye, thank you so much.
MP. Wow, thanks for coming in. Nice to see you.
Let's get it. Hop off a 16 passenger. This a G5, no, this not a challenger. Big one. I keep some members with me in the fridge. They coat they like to wake up and repeat. Chill out. Now she said 3D. I'm going to jungle and they gotta go. I better come out with a me. I better look for the fam. Bigger than me. Crystals in my infinity link. And in the fat every masterpiece. I call him twin, cause that be my brother. We got the same roller, he matching me. Nah, for real. Water on me. Fresh song with song. Carry song. Pointers. All these commas. Seven phone. Migo. Not the jump. We high at all. Can't gon' me no fun. Drop top, feel my stomach. Drop top.
MP, welcome in. Bye. Have a good day.